Hello everyone, welcome back to some Symphony of the Night. Yeah, just turn down my game volume on my TV so we don't get too much background noise. Okay, so last time here we were, we unlocked the elevator, we got some extra heart powers. We got hit by Medusa heads many times. Hey, it's already repeating itself. Okay, yeah, so Medusa heads can suck it. So yeah, there's $25. Oh yeah. So, what do we really care about? We care about this soul of the wolf. Soul of wolf. And then we care about this elevator. It's also funny how Alucard screams when he's going down the elevator, like, ah! That's just funny to me, at least. Yeah, okay, so anyway, going down twice down to here because we need to go up to the library. The library. Library. Library is one floor above us, I think. I think I just needed to go down one floor. Yet I went down two. Oh well, we'll fight our way back. Oh, that guy's gone. Here it is. Library. So it's a whole new area. You can see all that. Why do we need to go here? Because you see, we will not be making much progress in the game if we do not do this. Basically, that's what's up. So we need to get the Jewel of Open. If we don't get the Jewel of Open, then we are not getting anywhere in this game. Yeah, so anyway, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. So these things will curse you, by the way. So try to avoid them. Luckily, there's a nice uncurse potion we already obtained, and there are more to obtain. So cursing, basically, unlike poisoning, isn't just a reduction in damage, but actually it's you can't attack with most of your stuff. So now it's time to hit the books a little bit. Literally. So, yeah, these are like some spell books or something. And, yeah, we don't like reading because, Alucard, he's just not a big reader. So we are taking these things out. Oh, you hit me, you book. You book fiend. Take some of that, huh? Oh, yeah. Hit the books. Yeah, so we have to go all this way just in order to get, these kind of thingies. Oh, no, book. Okay. Level up. Oh, yeah. So leveling up, I believe, increases every stat. You guys are free to correct me if I'm wrong on that one. But it doesn't increase, like, weapon damage if your weapon is far above your stat, I think is how it works. So I want to say that's how it works. But it's always increasing your stuff unless your stuff's, like, way above it, I think is the way that it works. Don't feel free to correct me on it because I don't fully understand it. I just know that leveling up is really, really useful and powerful in this game. So, but I think it's basically every stat because I know how many stats go up through this game. And that's not just like one at a time. It's not like one time it levels up just this and another time just that. Hey, what's with that, spell books? What the hell? Man, we're going to have to soul steal our way through some enemies or something. Let's see if we can get soul steal working here in a second. Soul steal's a pretty tough spell to pull off in my experience, so bear with me on that one. There it is. Okay. That was pretty tough. So I spin the stick around 4 times. That's how I normally soul steal. It requires a lot of magic, as you can see, but totally worth it. It, gets you about 8 points of health for everything it's damaging, including candles as well, so that's pretty nice. Anyway, we're going to go see our merchant friend guy. And nicely, you can farm here if you really want to, because there's $25 there. So you could farm there a few, 1,000 times if you needed to. Luckily, we have better spots in this game to do that. But yeah, soul stealing I find is a little bit difficult. I just do 4 rotations of the control stick. I do it counterclockwise, so I do like 4 rotations counterclockwise and try to end on a diagonal down. But I find it pretty hit and miss, honestly. So, okay, so first off, we're getting the Jewel of Open, which is required for us to progress in the game. So we have to have the Jewel of Open. Otherwise, you're not getting pretty much anywhere in this game. Let's see what else we got. The Iron Shield we need to get at some point pretty soon, so we'll be back with the money for that. You'll also notice that we are going to need to upgrade to the Diamond Plate soon enough, we're going to farm for that, I believe, if we need to. Otherwise, there is some armor that we can get that will be helpful like that. The castle map can also be useful, but we don't really need it at this point. So, you know, I'd take that into account. Anyway, there are a number of unique tricks you can use to get infinite money, but I don't really need that. I also feel like it, you know, makes the game a little too easy. That could just be me. Anyway, we're backdashing our way out of here. We have to fight the same books all over again, so yeah. But let's see if we can soul steal somebody else now that our mana's back to being full. So 4 turns of the control stick is what I like to do, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, we just got Hellfire on that one. Still, Hellfire is effective, so, you know, not a complaint. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'm just getting a spirit. Okay, so soul stealing I feel is a little bit difficult. If you want to look at the spell, there might be a better way to do it. Anyway, here are the ones we have so far. So here's Dark Metamorphosis. I feel like you do about 2 control stick turns and you get that pretty easily. Summon Spirit you can do on the D-pad. I think that's pretty easy. Soul Steal is the most difficult spell, but also the most useful. Here's how you do it, but I don't know. I don't do that input because you have to do it in like a half second, you know, kind of number. So I just do, you know, it sometimes works and it sometimes doesn't, and that's kind of my experience with spells in this game. Is I feel like sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So yeah. Anyway, we're working our way out of here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, nope, just getting the spirit on that one. The spirit's actually a pretty useful spell, so you know, no harm, no foul on that one. Anyway, but I want to get to soul stealing again at some point. Nope, just spirit again. Why is this so hard? Okay, well, you know, at least Hellfire is useful and easy. So, Hellfire is like my go-to spell if I need to use a spell. I don't try to soul steal unless I like have to, you know, because of that. Sometimes, as I said, it just works for me. Sometimes it just doesn't. So I kind of feel like it comes and goes. But we are forgetting a powerful upgrade we can get from this place, and that would simply be, let's see. So after we Hellfire these guys a little bit, I like to use the Meteor variation, obviously, but yeah, so interesting thing back here is the gold plate. I'm not sure if it's going to help us at this point. I believe that it actually will. It will not fix our petrification, but it will, you know, like our current armor does, but it will do some unique stuff for us because it's basically just going to increase our defense. Ah, cheese. Cheese is food, obviously, in this game, so food is health. It's nice how you can actually carry health items in this game instead of like the old games where you had to, you know, not. Hey, I punch you. I punch you in the face. Come on. Come at me, Fleetman. Oh, yeah. Beat you. Well, that's the thing about this game. You never actually have to use the spells unless you want to, so, you know, don't feel like you need to. Okay, here's the gold cuirass, not the gold plate. I was thinking gold plate for some reason. Anyway, so you'll notice it doesn't actually do anything for us here, thus we don't want it, sadly. But if we didn't have the, you know, anti-petrification thing we did right now, we would be good. Okay, so if you want to use Dark Metamorphosis here, you can do that because you would get blood off of them. There we go. This spell lasts a while, so you just need the blood of the enemy to land on you, and that will be, you know, health for you. So it's a pretty easy way to farm up some, but, you know, as you can see, not every enemy bleeds, but there's an enemy that, you know, the Fleamen are bleeding here. But it has to be something that causes cut damage, you know, like the sword does, obviously, because it's cutting, you know. Anyway, I think Dark Metamorphosis wore off, sadly, which is too bad. We can summon it again. Oh, that's just Hellfire. There we go. That's how you do Hellfire. Ugh. Dark Metamorphosis is kind of hit and miss for me, just like Soul Steal. Let's see if I can Soul Steal here. So left art. Nope, I'm just just doing Hellfire again. Anyway, I like Hellfire well enough, so I can say that it works and everything, and I don't really rely on spells too much. I imagine they'd be useful in a randomizer, but I've never done a randomizer with this game. I probably should at some point because I like it so much. At least with the normal castle, but I can't stand the inverse castle at all, just to begin with, because I just don't like it. Yeah, we're gonna talk more about the inverse castle when we get to, that point. There's also a backdash way to do that jump if you want to do it like that instead. Okay, we would be calling this a part except for the fact that there is more to do, and yeah, because we have, done quite a bit here, but we still have more to do. See if I can soul steal a little bit. Let's get 2 candles. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. So soul steal, I would like to call being 4 candles. Ow. See how this stops me from being petrified? It's pretty useful. Ow. Punch you in the face. I punch you in the face again. Yeah. Yeah. Stop doing that. Yeah. Okay, this enemy's not supposed to be that tough. I just messed it up bad. Okay, so I think soul steal I can get pretty consistent with 4 turns of the joystick, but I could be off on that being the case. Okay. These guys normally petrify me a ton, so it's useful to have the anti-petrification, Curious thing. Anyway, I think it's also a little cheap of this game to require you to, basically to get the Jewel of Open, because I think a lot of first-time players will have no idea about that, and they'll end up at the courtyard instead. Stuff like that, Anyway, always remember the one thing of holy water defeats these guys pretty easy. If you wanted to use the stopwatch here instead, I would understand because of how useful it is against doppelganger, but I like the holy water just a little bit better. Yeah, I think the holy water is just a little better as an item. There you go. I mean, look how much damage it does. It's insanely useful. So it really sucks if you lose your holy water, but at least it's not as bad as the original game because you can pick it back up if you accidentally do it really fast, Ow. Stop doing that. Ugh, I hate enemies who do that. I particularly hate this one guy, just in his placement. You'll see why once we use the Jewel of Open up here. But, yeah. We can also try to get to the Coliseum a little bit early if we want to try that. Normally I don't try that, but there's a way to do it where you transform into the wolf and then transform out and do a kick that you're not supposed to be able to do exactly. But anyway, it works a little bit like this. So you jump up, do the wolf transformation, and transform back out of the wolf. So you got to do that really well. So like jump up, transform back, and do it like that. Which is actually a lot easier than I was thinking it was. We could give it a shot, I guess. If I can like practice it another time or two. Because at least there's like a life up thing out there we can get, so that'll be useful. Yeah. 2, 3, 4. Come on, Alucard. You can do this. I punch you. I punch you in the face. You do not kill me. I kill you. Haha. Yeah, got him. Okay. I gotta soul steal me some more health here. Okay, this is a good spot. Aw, that's hellfire. You destroy one of my health containers. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Oh well, it was worth a shot. I'll eventually figure out how to soul steal more consistently. Anyway, what I wanted to note about this, though, is we opened up a few passageways. This one is going to be irritating now, though, that we've opened it. So first thing you get is a library card, which will instantly teleport you back to the library. That's useful, okay? Just really useful. Now this enemy has become, like, the worst guy in the game, like, officially, in my opinion, because of that. He's not, like, the most damaging, but his placement is so bad. No, I wanted to use a spell there. That's the thing about spells in this game. I think they're a little too complicated for their own good. Just because of how difficult they are to pull off at times. Anyway, but down here is where we kind of want to go in a minute, but I wanted to try to see if I could get that life up first, back at the clock tower, which is a little bit out of our way, but I don't think it's too bad by any means. Well, at least this spell's useful here. I don't even know why I'm trying to soul steal so much, but I could use some health, I guess, is why. Yeah, but this area is pretty fun, unlike in the inverse castle. but I can say that about most areas of this game. A bunch of these areas are original, they're good, and they're originally pretty fun. But then suddenly you go to the Inverse Castle, and everything's a wreck, and the level design's all broken, and it's just it's not very good. That's my honest opinion. It's just not good. Okay, so let's see if I can soul steal these candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, I got the 3 effect. Okay, let's try that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah. Okay, well, Alucard is just determined not to soul steal for me, huh? Okay. Well, I tried. But if it's gotta be Hellfire, it's gotta be Hellfire. Okay, so here's how this one works. So first off, the clock opens up on the left side at the right time, okay? So here's what we do. We're going to... Oh, okay. We're going to have to practice this a little bit anyway, so it's not too bad that we just missed the timing. So what you do is you jump up. Come on. Jump up, wolf transform. Jump up, wolf transform. Transform back, kick. And that's what we're doing. So if you notice the time, we still have to wait about 40 seconds, which I can do. Try to practice soul stealing a little bit, if I can pull it off. Anyway, we should get about a minute to attempt this trick, so that would be perfectly fine if we can pull that off, but if not, that's also okay. We also, though, kind of need a shield to work with, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I do have Hellfire down to a science here, so that's good at least. Anyway, this trick I thought was initially going to be a lot harder. I've never actually done this before, but I want to see if I can do it just to get the life up. Okay, so jump up, wolf transform back, kick. Wow, first try. Yeah, I thought that was going to be a lot harder. Let's actually go through here a little bit. May not be the absolute best idea, but I want to give it a shot just in case. So this area is owned by the other vampire, and we're just going to leave. We need a few more level ups before we should fight, some of those enemies. But it's good to have the early life up, I think. So maybe that's just me. Anyway, it's also good that I know I can get into that area pretty easy. So I thought that trick was going to be a lot harder, but it's actually as straightforward as you might think it is. So that's good to see. Haha. It's also good to have a full health restore, so now we're not trying to soul steal like a fool through all this kind of stuff. Yeah. Anyway, table, you die. So the jeweled knuckles are insanely powerful, just like FYI. That's why I love these the most. They're like really fast and really powerful, which is exactly what I really want in a weapon in this game, because you can deal a lot of damage fast, and it's just super useful. Also notice how much the difficulty of this game really falls once you have these kind of weapons. But of course, it's going to be a lot of fun to explore the catacombs with you guys here. So here we go. I'm going to fall on down here. Just backslide a little more. Backslide some more. A little more backslide. And yeah, we can actually grab a few things before we head all the way down. But mostly not worth it. We're going to fight these spear guards here who can annoyingly stick their spears up through things. But yeah. Let's grab our save here, and that'll be about it for this part. So, gotten our health up, we've gotten a lot of things leveled up, and yeah, it's been a useful part. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time with the next video. Stay tuned. I'll see you then.